On a recent road trip here in China, I met a couple. Same gear, same roads, same love for two wheels. But the moment my riding buddies find out their age, everyone said the same thing at the same time: respect. I call myself saying it too. Here in China, riders in their late 60s on long distance trips are rare. But we are all riders. We know what the road takes. So why did that number still get to us? There were two of them, husband and wife, 68 years old. They'd already been on the road for over 2 months. Full gear, tent, cooking equipment, everything loaded on the bike. 200 to 300 kilometers a day, no fixed destination, just riding. And when my group found out their age, the reaction was immediate, almost automatic. Respect, seriously. Which is what made me stop and thinking, because we are riders. We know what long days on the road feel like. We know what it costs physically, mentally. So we weren't surprised by the riding itself. We were surprised by the number. And that's the part I couldn't let go of. Why does a number change how we see someone on a motorcycle? I think it comes down to something most of us carry around without realizing it. A kind of invisible script, a default timeline for how a life is supposed to go. You know the one. School, work, marriage, kids, retirement. Slow down. That's the sequence. Nobody wrote it down for you. Nobody set you down and explained it. But somehow you already know it. And somewhere in that script, a 68 years old on a motorcycle camping on the road, riding for months straight. That's not in there. So when we see it, we don't quite know how to perceive it. We call it impressive, we call it inspiring, we say respect without really knowing why. Here's what I think is actually happening. When something fits the script, we don't notice it. A retired couple in an RV, that fits. Nobody stops and says respect for that. But a motorcycle, that's off script. And off script things make us reach for a label. Impressive, brave, remarkable. The label makes us feel like we've understood it. But there's the part worth thinking about. That man and his wife, they probably weren't thinking about any of this. They didn't wake up that morning feels brave or remarkable. They just want to ride. That's it. The story we build around them, the 68 years old, still out there, incredible, that came from us. That's us placing our own script onto someone who simply choose not to follow it. The script isn't theirs. It never was. And maybe it was never really ours either. Some people follow it their whole life. Some people quietly rewrite a few pages. Some people throw the whole thing out without making a big deal of it. That couple on the road, I don't think they will ever stop to decide which category they were in. They just ride. And honestly, that might be the clearest answer any of us ever gets.